Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mopium Productions video. I know it's been a while. Um, Honestly, what the hell, Cash? I don't think I've ever played Cash. Oh god, this is gonna go horrible for me. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I was at the gym today, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should do some commentary while I'm playing some chess. The only issue with my chess commentary is that I probably wouldn't play out the full game because I'm really slow at chess unless I do like, I guess the 5 minutes, the 5 minute timer that you can do on chess. Um, but either way, I would consider myself pretty ass at chess. Um, I I've been playing it for a while, just extremely on and off. Like I'm not like playing it at like club or anything. But there was a daycare I used to go to, and they had a chess club there. And I wasn't part of the chess club, but I knew a lot of the kids in it, and I'd always play with them. And I remember always feeling so defeated because when I was a kid, I really cared about winning for some reason. Like I was, I was like stuck on the fact that I need to win. Like, no matter what game I'm playing, I have to be winning. Otherwise, there's no point in playing the game. And, that actually made me extremely toxic when I grew up. But and that might be a topic for another day, or I might just end up talking about it in this video. But basically, I loved how complex chess was. I just hated the fact that it seemed like I could never win, and it always seemed like it was kind of like a me issue, or like a skill issue, I guess, or an intelligence issue. And it always, whenever I played chess, I used to feel really stupid as a kid, especially when my friends would beat me. And I used to play with my dad too, and my dad would beat me a lot in chess too, and it would make me really pissed. But yeah. So if you guys want me to play chess, do these commentaries while I'm playing chess, I'd be more than willing to do it. I really don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm willing to give it a shot. See how it goes for a few videos. Because honestly, I mean, I love playing CS2, but to record like 10-minute ranting videos, it's kind of difficult with CS2, especially horrible aim. Jesus. Especially when I'm not even playing the regular like CS2 game mode. I'm playing the death match of CS2. I'd much rather be playing the normal version of CS2. Because the whole point of these videos when I first made them, when I switched over to CS2, was so that I could get better with the gunplay and understand the guns and get better at the game in general. But I don't think that's happening. Honestly, I don't really see it translating into actual CS2 games. So I don't know if I really want to keep playing deathmatch anymore. But anyways, yeah, I'm seeing chess is getting popular again. I mean, chess has always been popular. I remember it getting popular in 2021, I want to say. I think it was like late 2020, early 2021. And then it kind of died down, and then it got popular again in like 2023, I think. The thing about chess is that it's kind of like Clash Royale. It comes and goes in waves in terms of popularity. I'm seeing Clash Royale and chess on my For You page all over again, and I'm not complaining. I hate Clash Royale. Like, I'm genuinely pissed off at that game. But I love chess. Like, I think chess is a really fun game once you dig a little deeper into it. Like when you start learning the moves that you can do. Because when I was a kid, I used to think that, because there's so many variations in chess that your opening moves didn't really matter. But once I started learning that like opening moves have a huge impact, like the early game has a huge impact on how the rest of the game goes, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually kind of cool. This is interesting. Like I enjoy that. But I will say I am absolutely horrible at the mid to late game of chess. I think I have a very strong early game, but I think I start genuinely losing brain cells and not thinking uh, towards the mid to late game. I think it's because my attention span is just so fried that my brain gives up and is like, I don't know what to do anymore. Just throw pieces at the enemy and hope you win. But yeah, so when I was a kid, like, winning was such a big thing to me for some reason. I don't know why I felt this way, but it was like no matter what game I played, no matter like what I was doing, I had to win, or I had to be like at the top at least. Like I had to be really competitive, and it was kind of annoying, especially because I would take my losses like really hard. Like I would get really upset. I'd like throw a tantrum and stuff like that. And I would get really mad whenever I would lose to my dad, because my dad was like the only one that would really play board games or just games in general when I was a kid. And he obviously, you know, since he's older than me and understands how games work, and I'm like, what, 7, 8, and I have no idea how games work, I'd get really pissed. And you know, I'd lose easily. Oh my god, I just painted her on that day. Holy MS. Yeah, and when I turned into a teenager, I think it got even worse. Overwatch just came out when I just turned teenager, and I played Overwatch since the day it came out. I didn't play the beta, but I used to watch YouTubers play the beta, and I was like, oh, this game looks so cool. Like, I want to play this game. And I'm like 100% sure that Overwatch was my first-person shooter ever. I didn't even play COD before Overwatch, and that's another funny story. Is I was actually really scared of COD when I was a kid, or I was scared of first-person shooters. And honestly, I don't even know why. I thought that maybe like the game would be too realistic, and I don't know. But yeah, Overwatch was my first ever first-person shooter. So, you know, Overwatch holds a very special place in my heart. Unfortunately, it seems like Overwatch is kind of down the drain now. I really do not see any sort of recovery for Overwatch, and it's really sad. It's really disheartening, because I love that game. I love that game to like pieces. I love everything about that game. But ever since Jeff retired, it's not been looking the best for Overwatch. And you know what? It's okay. Things come and go. You know, there isn't always an uphill with anything. You know, what goes up must come down is what I always think. I always see life like that, as in, you know, I kind of think of it in like science terms, right? Like, you know, I'm pretty sure this is the first law of Newton physics, is that, you know, for every movement or reaction or whatever, there's an equal reaction, right? So like when you're punching something, you're inflicting pain on whatever you're punching, or you're inflicting force on whatever you're punching, but that object is also inflicting the same amount of force back onto your hand, and that's why you feel that like pain when you punch something. So yeah, who knows? Maybe 10 years down the line, Overwatch might be, you know, doing all the right things again, but we'll see. I'll see. I don't know what this video turned into. It was originally going to be about chess and how much I love playing board games and how bad I was at playing games in general when I was a kid. And now it's turned into talking about Overwatch and hoping Overwatch to be better. You know, the takeaway is better days will always come. You know, that you will have your downsides, you will have your downer days, but just think about, you know, everything that goes up must come down, and everything that goes down must come back up. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's the law of nature. I feel so corny saying that. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to play chess. Overwatch, I miss the glory days of Overwatch a little more than Fortnite the glory days of Fortnite, I'd say. But yeah, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe.